listening to Malcolm yesterday.
Yo, he messaged me and he said,
Yeah.
"Man, it looked like we zapped their soul or something." He said he went back and watched it. It was bad. I was like, "Oh man, don't worry about it, man. They're just freaking INTJs, man. And we just zap their soul so easily. Especially when it's like two extroverts going together, it's like, and then changing conversation from here to here to here." All right, well, so we're starting here. This is Mongolian Mindset, and we're doing another typing session. We got Christian. Is it Christian?
It's Christian, but you can call me Christian. That's fine.
Oh, Christian.
It'll be easy. Yeah. Or Chris, whatever.
No, we're gonna call you your real name, man. Christian. We have Christian Gonzalez.
Yes.
Could you introduce yourself? Well, let me say we got Shelly and Thomas here. Two evil INTJs concocting plans to try to take over the world, but yeah. So, Christian, can you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Christian. I'm 26 years old. That's it. I don't really know.
Where you from?
I'm from the U.S.
U.S. What part of the U.S.?
Texas.
Texas. You like Texas?
At one point I used to, but it's getting pretty crowded, so no, not really anymore.
Yeah, everybody is moving to Florida or Texas. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
What about everybody moving there that kind of upsets you?
I think so. I wouldn't say it's a small city. It's outside of Houston. I just think it wasn't developed, like the whole place wasn't developed correctly. Like it's such a like tiny, it's hard to explain. The place is big, but the whole like city is like just not developed correctly. So it's just creating so much traffic jam when it shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like it should have been designed much better.
What about the design is faulty, in your opinion?
Okay, so I live next to one of the biggest refineries in the US, right? You would think, hey, one day this city is gonna grow a lot. Let's make a bunch of lanes, right? But they didn't. It's like two lanes everywhere. Like why? Why didn't they think ahead of time?
Gotcha.
Focus.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I definitely want to be financially independent, financially freedom. I don't know what's the right term. Um, like I want to work for myself, just take it easy. I guess you can say, help as many people as I can.
What's something that like you enjoy?
At one point, I used to enjoy playing soccer, but I don't play anymore because I'm very injury prone. Another thing that I enjoy is technology, especially phones. I really enjoy phones.
Are you in college now?
No, I'm not at college.
What's your goals for 2023?
I would say be more confident, learn how to articulate myself more. I do want to lose some weight. What other? I think that's pretty much it. I would say.
Okay. Let's say, how was your childhood?
How was my childhood? I would say it was pretty fair. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I would say that I had to grow up much quicker than most of my friends.
Okay. What was the best thing about your childhood?
Just being naive, you know what I mean? Just enjoying your childhood, not really looking at responsibilities and stuff like that.
Um, do you enjoy adulthood or yeah?
Uh, I would say not really. I mean, I like the aspects that I can, I can do things without asking for permission in that aspect, but no, not really. I don't like the responsibilities and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty funny, man. I don't blame you.
What do you think is something that holds you back?
It would be multiple things. I think I am too kind. I'm not very confident. What else? And I have very low energy.
Okay. When you say you're too kind, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, people just take advantage of my kindness because like for instance at work, I would go out of my way to help people, and then instead of just accepting, my help, they try to take advantage of like, oh, this guy helped me next time, last time. Let me ask him again and again and again. And it gets to the point where like I'm kind of just doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Um, so you
Do
say
you ever
you.
feel,
Oh,
do you
sure.
ever feel self-conscious about your social skills, or
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
What is your dream job?
I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with that that idea for a very long time. Like I don't know what I want to do. Maybe a YouTuber or something about just I guess just working by myself, technology wise. I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm. So, where are most of your skills?
Mm, I would consider myself to be like an outside thinker. I guess that's one of my skills. Like if I don't know something, like I'll just use my phone. I mean, the internet's very powerful. Um, what other things I'm good at? I guess that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm a very skillful person.
You don't think you're very, man, I think you seem like a very technical person to me, man. I'm not a very technical person. You seem like you got
Gotcha.
technical skills, like a lot of like, tech in the tech side. That's what I'm picking up. Um, what do you think about the future?
It excites me and scares me in the same time. I do like how technology is advancing. Like, um, I think technology can help us in many ways, but it can also hurt us in many ways. So it's like I'm in the middle when it comes to the future. But I would say I'm more excited than scared, I guess you could say.
What would you like to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered for a person who tries to be truthful, a person who try to help as many people. Yeah, that would be it.
What's something that stresses you out?
The unknown stresses me out.
The unknown? Why
Being
the
what?
unknown?
The unknown, like just not,
Unknown?
yeah, the unknown, like just questions
Oh, the
like
unknown.
people ask. Yeah.
Gotcha.
do you find
Well,
it easy to make decisions?
I would say I'm not very good at that. No.
yeah. Um, if you were on a team, what role would you take? Like, would you like to be the leader? Would you like to be the support? Would you like to be the one like guiding the leader? Um,
I like to be like the character that everyone underestimates, more like the glue, more like the shadow playmaker, like nobody knows, but I'm actually like one of the main component of the team.
so you don't really like credit or anything. You just want to make sure the team.
Advances basically, like willing to sacrifice just to win.
Um, hmm. um, how do you go about learning new things?
I'm a visual learner. I like watching YouTube videos. And if there's no YouTube videos, I try to read some articles. If I can, like, if I don't get what I want from the internet, I'll just ask people about their opinions.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it.
How do you know if something is true?
That's a difficult question. I I would say something that is consistent. Like, let's say I'm curious of how to fix a car, right? If I go to YouTube and I see that every YouTuber kind of does the same thing, and then if I ask, let's say, my stepfather and he gives me the same question, then to me that's, I'll say, truthful, I guess, in one way. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So you're basically saying like uh if you find something to be truthful, it has to connect with other things.
Basically,
Um, how you know if something's false for you? I guess that does understand that's false. Do you have a hard time learning new things, or you find it very easy?
oh, I would say a little difficult, I would say, but um, I will still try my best to learn it as best as I can
Mm-hmm. Why you think it's difficult?
because I'm such a slow learner. I have to like think about it, process it. Like I'm very slow in that aspect.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's because you like breaking everything down, um, as opposed to just grabbing the information?
Basically, like I kind of have to understand how things work. I guess I would say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, if you had three wishes, what would you wish for?
My first wish will be end the world hunger. Second will be make the system more fair for everyone. Um, Third, I don't know if I have a third one. Mm, I don't think I have a third one. Kind of nervous right now, so I can't think.
How you good, brother?
Well, I think it's interesting that he said, okay, if you could wish, you get three wishes, you can have anything, and your two first wishes, they
For
have
you?
absolutely nothing to do with helping yourself. You're thinking about what can I do to help other people and make the world like more just and more fair. I think that's very
Right.
interesting. I think it says a lot about who you are as a person. Um,
Yeah, because I'm thinking about world domination. If I got three wishes,
yeah, see, yeah, he's thinking about something completely different. I mean,
we're gonna be walking around with a Mercer flag, like some type of Mercer swastika. I'm not even bullshitting. Like I'd get that wish out so quick and make the genie fucking head spin. Okay, but yeah. What let's see. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I think I already answered this, didn't I? Or am I?
Did you? Shit.
Yeah.
we all have bad memories. I don't remember if we asked that question or not either.
All right, well,
I think you maybe you did.
What do you think the biggest problem with people like in the world is?
I think we're not very considerate of each other. Um, I don't think we are kind to each other. Um, I think we're selfish. I mean, I don't think selfish is a bad thing. It's just that, how do I explain it? Like if you're selfish to like focus on yourself, that's awesome. But like selfish in an aspect where like I'm gonna step on other people so I can get ahead of life, that's kind of, I don't know. I would say I have a problem with that.
Mhm. Let's see. To be honest, I'm running the blank here, guys. You guys got anything?
Do you find it easy to trust other people?
Definitely not. I don't trust people.
What makes you happy?
Hmm. Eating food makes me happy.
I'm not laughing at you, man. It's just like, I mean, I already know your type already, so I just like the stuff you're saying this course I really tight, so I just like laughing. But keep going.
I guess just helping people, that makes me happy. Understanding things make me happy. Pretty much it.
Do you think you come off as a robot?
People have told me that I can be very like I can help people, but not show any emotions in that aspect.
Mhm.
Like for instance, one time we were doing a a trip, right, and everyone was crying, and I was just there. I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, I know a lot of people have trauma. I was just there trying to help them understand, I guess, their feelings.
Do you think it comes easy to understand other people's feelings, or
Sometimes it just depends. I would say.
Mhm. Well, how you guys feeling?
Um,
I feel confident that we know the answer.
Yeah. What about you, Thomas?
Did you want to ask more questions?
yeah, I don't know. I know that we know. I kind of did want to ask more questions, but I don't like. I think we pretty much covered all the bases. So,
How do you feel about authority?
As long as authority is competent and they're not taking advantage of it, I see no problem with it. Now, if they're taking advantage of it, for sure, I will probably retaliate or at least bend the rules.
All right, man. Yeah. So the last statement you said was pragmatic and competent. NTs, which are intuitive thinkers, they really care about people being competent in their jobs. If they're not competent in their job, um, they really have a problem with it. Competency is a big thing for an NT. It's a core need. So yeah, I got you down as an INTP. It's pretty easy to tell that you're INTP. When you're talking about things, you have to understand them, and it takes you time because you're going through making sure that everything is logically consistent. Okay,
Right.
and you care about being a fair person, and you care about making the world better. So that's and helping people. Like that's your kind of goal in life. So that's a TIFE perspective on life. Um, and like you said earlier, I mean, what you just seen just now, you if authority is kind of like mismanaging its power, you're ready to retaliate. So you're pragmatic. You are about independency instead of inclusion and interdependent. Um, so that would be pragmatic, TIFE. You're responding, which means you're introverted, uh, and you're informative, which means like you're kind of vague, wordy, extra descriptive, whatnot, and you're systematic. So you're very systematic. You talked about earlier the development flaws, like you were critiquing the city, and you
the
were
system basically.
that was not only systematic but also abstract because you talked about like why didn't they think about this for the future? You know, these roles and everything like that, the development flaws. So that was systematic and abstract. So yeah, man, we got you down as an INTP. I wonder what you got when you took the test.
I really thought I was gonna be an ISFP more than anything, to be honest.
ISFP?
Mm.
No
No.
way, dude. I mean, ISFP wouldn't be talking, they'd be talking about FI. So they have FI hero. So they're all about like their morals, what's important to them. You don't really care about that, and that's the reason why you're saying like I don't really have the confidence, whatever. And that's because you care about helping everybody else before helping yourself.
Gotcha.
ISFPs care about helping the fucking self first. Okay, they help other people, but they care about helping themselves first. You know,
Right. Yeah.
they would be in the same like quadra as the others that are kind of like that: ENTJs, ISFP, ESFP, and INTJ. They're gonna help themselves first. Okay, they're gonna help themselves first, and then they'll think about everybody else. But you're thinking about the collective group before everybody else, before anything else.
Gotcha.
Like you said, fair. As long as everything is fair.
And I think INTPs can be misunderstood in the way that people say that they're not emotional and they're like, or that, they're robots. But I think INTPs, have a lot of emotions that they go through on their own. They just don't understand them, maybe, is
Yeah.
why things are upsetting them. So.
And Shelly has an INTP son. So she's you got any foresight you want to give him on INTPs?
Just I think you feel like socially awkward and things like that, but I don't know. I think that people really tend to like you. Maybe not ESTJs, just because you guys do things the way you feel is, I don't know. I don't know. Let you guys. Sorry, I get nervous talking.
Okay. Well, what the best advice I could give you as an INTP is, believe in yourself. Work, like you said earlier, work on your ability to communicate, because that's, going to take you to the next level because you're already a very smart person. You just got to figure out a way to communicate in a way with people, and like believe in the visions you got, and if you don't, let's just to say, like, for instance, you don't feel like, okay, man, this whole vision thing isn't for me. Well, then, get behind somebody else who does have a vision, and just
Right.
make sure that they actually care about the things that you care about. But
Thank you.
I think you're a pretty smart guy. I think you can do a lot, Thomas, you got anything?
Do I have anything? I don't know. I think I mean, I'm curious. I mean, do you have close friends or not so
Yeah,
much, or what?
I have some few friends. We don't really hang out too much just because I'm busy with work and they're busy with work. But yeah, I have
Yeah.
a few friends. Yeah.
Like, good people, good, like people who aren't gonna like exploit you, like that kind of shit.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
I watch people. I'm always watching them to see if they're good or not. If they're bad, I just cut them off.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I wish I had like words of advice, but I haven't really known INTPs personally. So but yeah, I mean, I think probably like a lot of introverts probably need to make sure that they and certain types like INTJs, INTPs, need to make sure that you just maintain your relationships. I think is always important. But yeah, I mean, like Mercer said, I think you're really intelligent. I don't. I mean, I realize that you lack confidence or whatever, but yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I think you just need, maybe you need to learn, like, kind of learn to have faith in yourself. I mean, you're probably more capable than you realize. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I have to add for now. But you said you thought you might be ISFP, but we typed in ISFP yesterday, and it's kind of interesting how differently you two answered the genie question, like the three wishes question. So we asked you the question, like you're thinking like broad, like global, like abstract, and you ask the ISFP the question, they're thinking like in the present moment, very concrete, like like the kinds of wishes that they have, like, oh well, I have everything I need. It's like, and they're not thinking about like, oh, we need to end world hunger, we need to make the system more fair. So that's a number of things pointed to you being abstract, and like Mercer said, pretty much off the get go, because of how you're talking about the inefficiencies of the system, and you know, how these people weren't thinking ahead and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's cool. It's good to have another INTP in the group. So
Yeah, I mean, the things you could, work on is, how you feel about things. Take your time, process it. Everything starts with kind of one step at a time. So work on that. Believe that you are a valued person, or whatnot. Also work on your TE, being more effective, that type of thing, and work on your extroverted sensing. Just stepping up and having a voice, and that type of thing, and getting outside your comfort zone, man. Sometimes you gotta get outside of that. You could be in that too much, and that could hurt you, because the thing is you're limited in the world you put, like in the fishbowl that you put yourself into. The larger the fishbowl, the more you can work. If you put yourself in a small ass one, that's pretty much all you're gonna have. And if you have a great mind, I think it's best for you to be in the largest pool you can.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
It gives you more access to be able to grow your skills, meet people, and develop yourself. How old are you by chance?
26.
26. Man, it's perfect time, man. So I
Yeah,
mean,
it's definitely perfect time.
focus on your future, man, and execute and get it done. That's all I got. You got anything you want to ask?
No, no, that's everything. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, brother. Take it
yeah,
easy.
of course. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys.